A very good evening to one and all present here, and a warm welcome to the investiture ceremony of Delhi Public School, Kompally. I, Sanvi, on behalf of DWPS, would like to present the protocols for the event. Guests are requested to follow the COVID-19 norms, as it is better to be safe than sorry. Please put your mobiles on silent mode and avoid clicking pictures during the event. It is an enduring tradition in DWPS to record the event and to share the pictures and videos of the event with all the stakeholders. Last but not the least, please cooperate with DWPS team to ensure the orderly dispersal of students. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanvi, for the instructions. You know you're a good leader when people follow you out of curiosity. A very good evening to all present here for the official installation of the Student Council. It's indeed a spectacular day. And for those of you who do not know what an investiture ceremony means, the investiture ceremony is an official celebration of a person's ordination to his authority, power, right, and office, and one of the most awaited celebrations at the Delhi Public School, Kompally. Now, we have the arrival of the chief guest. We're extremely delighted to have with us our chief guest, Director General of Police, retired Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS. The chief guest is welcomed by our Chairman Sir, Director Sir, Principal Ma'am, Dr. Janvi Reddy, School Head Boy Hitesh and School Head Girl Sachi.
Leaders are the role models who inspire and motivate us to reach the ladders of success. Students are the torchbearers of tomorrow. Therefore, nurturing them and fostering in them a sense of self-discipline, self-respect, and the capacity to enjoy life as an independent, self-motivated, and the willingness to care for others is extremely pertinent. Dear teachers, parents, and fellow students, you are going to witness of our procession of our student council members, along with our PEs, mentors of 4 houses, HODs of department, and coordinators. It's an honor to have amongst us the chief guest for this evening, Director General of Police, retired Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS, accompanied by our Chairman Sir, Director Sir, and Principal Ma'am, Dr. Janvi Reddy in the Guard of Honor. Parents are requested to rise up to their feet as we welcome our dignitaries. School Head Boy, Hitesh Chandra.
School Head Girl, Sachi Upadhyay.
Sports Captain Boy, Shlok Kailas Pimparikar.
Sports Captain Girl, Shri Lakshmi Kumar Reddy.
Leonard House Mentor, Manga Ma'am.
Leonard House Captain Boy, Gurveer Singh.
Leonard House Captain Girl, Manjari Deshmukh.
Ikhtias House Mentor, Shravanti Rao Ma'am.
Ikhtias House Captain Boy, Haindavan.
Ikhtias House Captain Girl, Ritvika.
Altair House Mentor, Pallavi Ma'am.
Altair House Captain Boy, Himanshu Agarwal.
Altair House Captain Girl, Fariza.
Aquila House Mentor, Leena Chaku Ma'am.
Aquila House Captain Boy, Rishit.
Discipline Captain Boy, Varun.
Discipline Captain Girl, Anuya.
Cultural Captain Boy, Ritvik Reddy.
Cultural Captain Girl, Chavia.
Literary Captain Boy, Rohit.
Literary Captain Girl, Anshika.
I request the gathering to stand up for the school song led by the school choir.
Let us celebrate the joy
dance is all about expressing yourself through movement. The Delhi World Public School is here to present expressive moments, thoughts, and ideas, calling my friends to welcome the gathering with a dance.
If you want to be an impactful personality, you have to develop certain types of thinking and perceptions that change the way you see yourself and see the world. I call this the spirit of leadership. A leader has an attitude that makes him or her different from followers.
चलना बुझना बुझ के चलना मरना जीना मर के जीना मांगने वाली चीज नहीं है मौका उसका जिसने जीना गिरना उठना उठ के चलना चढ़ जा अंबर सीना सीना याद रहे ये शर्त सफर की पीछे मुड़ के देख कभी ना जीत का जुनून है तो हार सोचना जब जिंदगी है एक ही दो बार सोचना क्यों मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं मुझे आसमां बनना है मैं एक बंदा क्यों रहूं मुझे दास्तां बनना है मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं मुझे आसमां बनना है यही तो मजा है किया जो किसी ने नहीं हम करें कोई तो वजह है जो जिद पे अड़ी है ये धड़कने यही तो मजा है किया जो किसी ने नहीं हम करें ललकार की घड़ी है कि बेकार सोचना क्यों जब जिंदगी है एक ही दो बार सोचना क्यों
Thank you for such a graceful number. Our ma'am is dynamic, powerful and optimistic. I now welcome our principal, Dr. Janvi Reddy ma'am, to come onto the roster and welcome the gathering and honor the chief guest.
Enthralling performance, my dear students. Done a good job. If your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, become more, then you are an excellent leader. Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS, Retired DGP, Chairman Sir, Director Sir, dear parents, my team, and beloved students. A very good evening and hearty welcome to this very momentous occasion of an investiture ceremony. I am highly honored and feel privileged to introduce our chief guest of the day, Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS. Shri Swaranjit Sen, an Indian Police Service officer of the 1968 batch of Andhra Pradesh cadre, started his career in the Indian Army with a 5th Short Service Regular Commission course in 1967. He excelled in Army training and was awarded the Gold Medal for the all-round Best Gentleman Cadet. After completing 5 years in the Army, during which time he saw action on the Western Front in this 1971 Bangladesh War. He joined the Indian Police Service in July 1973. He again excelled during training at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy, Mount Abu, Rajasthan, winning 2 gold medals. He proceeded on deputation as Commandant, Border Security Force in 1977 and dealt with sensitive internal security contingencies at Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Hyderabad and Ahmedabad. He also commanded a BSF battalion at Gurez on the Indo-Pak line of actual control at dizzy heights ranging from 8,000 feet to 14,000 feet to complete satisfaction of his seniors. On his return to Andhra Pradesh in 1981, he was posted as Superintendent of Police, Kurnool district, one of the most faction-ridden districts. His adept handling of law and order and crime was greatly appreciated by the government. His decisive dealing with the AP police strike in August 1981 as Superintendent of Police, holding additional charge of the 2nd Battalion, Andhra Pradesh. Special Police saved the state from a disastrous situation. He distinguished himself as Chief Security and Liaison Officer to the President of Somalia during the Non-Aligned Summit meet in 1982 at New Delhi, and also as Superintendent of Police, Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh. His efforts had a very positive impact in all fields and on the public in general. Further, he piloted the unique concept of a tribal police battalion and established the same in Khammam district of Andhra Pradesh, thus weaning away many potential Naxals. On return to Andhra Pradesh in 1990, Shri Swaranjit Sen held the important post of DIG for the state of Andhra Pradesh. While so, he was specially deputed by the Director General of Police, Andhra Pradesh, to deal with the Naxalite menace in Nizamabad district and communal problem that rocked Hyderabad city the same year. Shri Sen was appointed as Inspector General of Police in March 1991 and entrusted with the unique pioneering project of raising an industry security force for the state of Andhra Pradesh. He set up the first of its kind state armed force christened a Special Protection Force, providing protection and security to government establishments, industries, vital installations, banks, etc. This force stands proud and effective today as it provides security cover to many sensitive sectors such as Tirumala Tirupati temples, the High Court of Andhra Pradesh Secretariat, power plants, etc. In August 1995, Shri Swaranjit Sen was appointed to head the AP Fire Services Department, where he revamped the existing fire units, trained and provided them with very sophisticated equipment. He drafted the AP Fire Service Act and monitored it through various central government ministries as well as the State Assembly, and thus shaping AP Fire Service for future and making it effective and meaningful. The government of Andhra Pradesh, duly recognizing his professional competence, appointed Shri Swaranjit Sen as Director General and Inspector General of Police of Andhra Pradesh on 31st December 2004. Since then, he has been widely recognized for his excellent leadership and the tremendous success he achieved in neutralizing the Naxalites, who were seen as the major threat to the internal security of the country by the Honorable Prime Minister of India. The standards set by the Andhra Pradesh Police and the special initiatives of Shri Sen were suggested as the role model to all other states in India in the 2 years that he was DG and IGP of Andhra Pradesh. It is essential to record that Shri Swaranjit Sen's noteworthy police service spanning 33 years has been extremely distinguished and highly constructive, laced with a refreshing flavor of originality, boldness, and innovativeness. He richly deserves the award of Padma Bhushan in recognition of his continuous outstanding service to the government throughout his career. I want everyone to give a big round of applause for such a legendary person in front of us. On behalf of the school, I thank him for humbly accepting our invitation and providing his gracious presence to join us today. I extend a warm and respectful welcome to you, sir. I request our chairman, sir, to honor him. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. Successful institutions do not just happen. He is like an umbrella for this institution as he protects and nurtures the institution with utmost care and support. And his understanding, helpful, and confident qualities make him a great leader too. Thank you, sir, for being our guiding light. I consider it a great honor to welcome the pillar of our institution, our chairman, sir, Mr. Retd Reddy. Now I request Ms. Reni to honor our chairman, sir. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our director, sir, Mr. Srinivas Rao, for his endless commitments to this institution, who always gives us a helping hand in need. I request Ms. Sazira to honor our director, sir. Dear parents, teachers, and students, we hold you always very close to our hearts. You are very much part of our institution. I feel deeply cherished offering a pleasant welcome to each one of you. A very prestigious ceremony and an event everyone in school look forward to is the Investiture ceremony. The candidates were from class 10th. The selection process of school cabinet was democratically held in the month of April, wherein the students competed for the coveted positions by undergoing a rigorous process. To make the children aware of the election procedure, initially the candidates had prepared for a personal round in front of the teachers in order to qualify for the elections. Selected students were given a time and date to prepare a speech to present it in front of the students. The candidates spoke to the students, giving them reasons to elect them for the student council positions. The elections were held. The voting was done for the student council by all the students starting from grade 5 and above through a secret ballot. To keep it fair, the votes were counted by the management and the teachers as a witness to avoid any thoughts of foul play. The investiture ceremony was decided to held on 18th June, Saturday, that is today, so that the proud parents can witness their wards swearing in as the captains. It is a proud moment for all of us. For DWPS, investiture ceremony is not just about providing titles, but about conferring responsibilities to the students to take charge of the school and take it to the height they desire. And with leadership and decision-making skills, communication and teamwork. I'm concluding by saying that we are committed to excellence. Thank you so much.
delegation of responsibility and giving authority to children is very important, as teaches them lifelong skills of being powerful and caring, at the same time shapes them to be as good citizens. Foreseeing the welfare of our students' future and encouraging the leadership skills, the Student Council was selected after a transparent election process. Now is the time for the much anticipated oath-taking ceremony of the Student Council members, who will take the oath of office, promising that they will carry on their duties with commitment, integrity, faith and excellence. I would request the Student Council to come onto the rostrum. The Student Council consists of the head boy and the head girl, the sports captains, the captains of 4 houses, Leonard House, Altair House, Ithias House and Aquila House, cultural, discipline and literary captains.
I welcome our Chief Guest, Director General of Police, retired Shri Swaranjit Sen, Chairman Sir and Principal Ma'am to come onto the rostrum to present the badges for the council members. It's time for the much anticipated hour. Now we will witness the oath-taking ceremony of the head boy and the head girl led by Principal Dr. Janvi Reddy ma'am. Begin with the oath-taking ceremony of the head boy Hitesh Chandra and the head girl Sachi Upadhyay.
Stepping forward is Hitesh Chandra and Sachi Upadhyay.
Hitesh is intrepid, creative, confident, sagacious, honest, and has exceptional clarity of thoughts. He believes that there can be no shortcuts to the top. He has shown fierce commitment to shoulder responsibilities in the past. He aspires to be a cricketer, musician, and an engineer as he is multi-talented. Sachi is enthusiastic, organized, and cordial in her disposition and aspires to be a lawyer. She is ambitious, captivating, and a delightful person to be with. She aims to pursue her higher education at the esteemed Stanford and Harvard University.
The principal will now administer the oath of office to the head boy and the head girl. I call upon Sahi Sir to hand over the flag to the head boy and the head girl.
Do you promise to maintain disciplined lead in the right way and uphold the honor and good name of our school? By virtue of the power vested in me as the principal of the institution, I appoint you as the head boy and head girl of the session 2022-23.
I call upon Chairman Sir and the Chief Guest to confer the badges and the sashes to the head boy and the head girl.
Now we have the oath-taking ceremony of the sports captains Shlok and Sri Lakshmi. Stepping forward is Shlok and Sri Lakshmi.
Shlok describes himself as a sincere and sensible person. He is creative and adaptable to changes. His passion towards coding led him to learn computer languages. He is fond of playing cricket, football, chess, and skating. He aspires to be a software engineer. Sports are an integral part of Sri Lakshmi's school journey. She is multi-talented and versatile. She is an enthusiastic dancer, a photographer, in short, an all-rounder. She aspires to be a successful pediatric doctor. She has strong determination to pursue her higher education at the University of Toronto.
Now I call upon Shravani ma'am, who will now hand over the flag to the sports captains. The principal will now administer the oath of office to sports captain boy Shlok and sports captain girl Sri Lakshmi.
Do you promise to maintain discipline, lead in the right way, and uphold the honor and good name of our school? By virtue of the power vested in me as the principal of the institution, I appoint you as the sports captains for the session 2022-23.
Now I call upon Principal Ma'am and Babu Sir, who will now confer the badges and sashes to the sports captains. Now we have the oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected captains of various houses. The principal will now administer the oath of office to the newly elected captains of various houses.
Do you promise to maintain discipline, lead in the right way, and uphold the honor and good name of our school? By virtue of the power vested in me as the principal of the institution, I appoint you as the captains of the houses for the session 22 and 23.
Thank you, ma'am.
The coordinators and head of various departments will now confer the badges and the sashes to the captains of the school. Leonard House Captain Gurveer Singh and Manjari Deshmukh. Stepping forward is Gurveer and Manjari.
Gurveer's interests include reading novels, listening to music, and playing football. He is an air pistol shooter. He has participated in the national level shooting competition held in Bhopal and won silver medal in it. He aspires to be a lawyer. Manjari, with all joy on bagging the captaincy, states her inquisitive nature has led her to explore and challenge new things. She is passionate about dance and football. Her zeal to participate in various activities has led her to win many prestigious awards. She aspires to become a journalist.
I call upon Leonard House mentor Manga ma'am to hand over the flag to the captains. I call upon Kavita ma'am and Sweta Rani ma'am to confer the badges and the sashes to the Leonard House captains.
Ithias House captains, Haindavan and Ritvika. Stepping forward is Haindavan and Ritvika.
Haindavan by nature is obedient and self-disciplined. His serene and composed nature hold a threadwork of understanding among his peers. His interests include painting, dancing, and sports. He states himself to be creative, reliable, and generous by nature. He aspires to become an IAS officer. Ritvika is radiant and reliable. She is creative. Patience and perseverance are added qualities to enhance her skills. She is proactive in co-curricular activities like dance, music, photography, video editing, and art graphic designing. In short, she is a package of talents. She aspires to become a neuropsychologist.
I call upon Hithias House mentor Shavanti ma'am, who will now hand over the flag to the Hithias House captains. I also call upon Madhuri ma'am and Nagaraj sir, who will now confer the badges and sashes to the Hithias House captains. Altair House captains Himanshu and Fariza. Stepping forward is Himanshu and Fariza.
Himanshu is known for his sense of humor and impeccable comic timing. His adventurous nature always encourages him to try new things and think laterally. He is enthusiastic about sports and singing. His aspiration is to become a journalist. Fariza is fantabulous and fearless. She is equipped with abundant enthusiasm and strong desire to prosper. An open-hearted, creative, and passionate learner. Her innovative ideas for any activity has made her special among all others. She aspires to become a doctor.
I call upon Altair House mentor Pallavi ma'am to hand over the flag to the captains. I also call upon Ravi sir and Sujata ma'am, who will now confer the badges and sashes to the Altair House captains.
captains Rishit and Anvita. Stepping forward is Rishit and Anvita.
Rishit is a go-getter and believes that life is full of adventure and there is no such thing as a clear pathway. He likes to take challenges head-on and is always mentally prepared for the unknown. He aspires to be a scientist. Anvita is skilled, smart, adaptable and always wears a simple smile on her face. She is simple by nature and vigorous in her attitude. A multitasker who takes interest in co-scholastic activities. She aspires to be a government official and dedicate her life to the service of people and society.
I call upon Aquila House mentor Leena ma'am to hand over the flag to the Aquila House captains. I call upon Sirisha ma'am and Vishnu sir to confer the badges and the sashes to the Aquila House captains. Discipline captains Varun and Anuya. Stepping forward is Varun and Anuya.
Varun's interests include reading, singing, dancing, playing video games, art and craft. He has participated in PHY-HYD cricket tournament. He is a trained horse rider. He has won a silver medal in state level athletic competition. He aspires to be an IAS officer and serve the country. Great leaders always have self-discipline without exception. The same quality reflects in Anuhya, which procured her the position of discipline captain. She is committed to her work and exhibits ethical principles. People vouch for her sincerity and honesty. She aspires to be an IAS officer.
I call upon Rennie ma'am and Lucy ma'am to confer the badges and the sashes to the discipline captains.
Cultural captains Ritvik Reddy and Chavya. Stepping forward is Ritvik Reddy and Chavya.
Ritvik Reddy's interest includes reading books, singing, playing video games, and cricket. He is known for his oratory skills, affable nature, and ability to resolve problems. He aspires to be an astrophysicist. The newly elected cultural captain of the school, Charvia, is a multifaceted personality. She is vivacious and has varied interests like singing, dancing, and playing football. She endears everyone with her sweetness and innocence. She has actively participated in all the cultural programs conducted in the school. She aspires to be an Air Force officer.
I call upon Shivranji ma'am and Purnama ma'am, who will now confer the badges and sashes to the cultural captains. Literary captain Rohit and Anshika. Stepping forward is Rohit and Anshika.
Rohit takes charge as the newly elected literary captain of the school. He displays brisk and cheerful readiness to help his peers to unlock their creativity. He is meticulous in his work and possesses rock-solid determination to excel in every walk of life. His exceptional oratory skills have earned him the respect of one and all. He is all set to take charge as literary captain with rigor. He aspires to be an IAS officer. Anshika is an amiable and ambitious girl. It is her confidence that impressed people. She is passionate about badminton and football. Her euphonious voice always makes her special while singing. Her altruistic nature made her aspire to become a doctor.
I call upon Sazira ma'am and Sarita Prabhu ma'am, who will now confer the badges and sashes to the literary captains. Congratulations to the newly elected council members of the year 23. Dear audience, let's give a big round of applause to the newly elected council members.
Now I request Chairman Sir, Principal Ma'am and the Chief Guest to come down and please be seated. I now welcome our incoming head girl, Sachi Upadhyay, to address all present here for the first time.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Chairman Sir, Director Sir, Principal Ma'am, dear teachers, and my fellow mates. Good evening. 4 years ago, when I walked into the school for the very first time, I felt convinced that the decision I made to join a new school was completely misguided. I would not be accepted and would find myself completely out of place. After all, I had come to the school with the strongest North Indian accent and no bindi on my forehead. A few days in, however, I knew my apprehensions were misplaced. A large part of this transition occurred when I witnessed the head boy and head girl deliver a speech that initiated a widespread of applause. I didn't know the names of barely 5 people in that hall. I could barely spell the name of our school. But at that moment, I knew that I wanted to be up there at that podium, serving as an inspiration for 5th and 6th graders like me. My first week into the school, every single person of my class 6th B came up to me at some point trying to make me feel welcome. Later that day, we were asked to write an essay on ourselves. And for the first time, I wrote a sentence that has a special place in my heart. I am from the Delhi World Public School. Ever since, these words have remained the second line of the introduction I give to anyone new I ever meet, and I am proud of it. It is this pride that motivates me and will continue to motivate me for the year to come. It is this pride that allows me to unflinchingly sing Delhi DWPS We Glory, proud we are to carry that name as loudly as I may want to. And it is this pride I see in all of us. And that's the reason I will strive to represent you all to the best of my abilities. Thank you, dear Chairman Sir and Principal Ma'am, for fostering a culture that is intrinsically unique and disciplined. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you, dear teachers, for being forever approachable and for molding me and many others into the people we are today. Thank you to my mates who found me worthy of representing my home. And thank you to my parents who have been my greatest support system. They have always encouraged me to scale heights, and I'm glad I have parents who stand by me in any circumstances. And it is by their prayers that I am what I am today. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. What we have to inoculate in ourselves is accountability. What we have to remember is that being a leader means being accountable for the actions of those who we represent. It is our responsibility. It's time for us to step up. You belong here. We all do. The council is just here to remind you of the same. Representing the school is not a personal achievement. It's a humbling privilege, and I promise to take on this task wholeheartedly. So, for the first time since 6th grade essay, I'm proud to offer my new introduction. Good evening. My name is Sachi Upadhyay, and I am the head girl of this Delhi World Public School, Kompally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sachi. That was exceptional.
I would now like to call upon our head boy for the year 2022 to 23, Hitesh Chandra, to address all who are present here for the first time.
Honorable Chairman Sir, Principal Ma'am, Director Sir, our guest of honor, respected teachers, dear parents, and my fellow dipsites, good evening. My first walk into the school campus is still afresh. Wasn't sure if my journey here would be a memorable one. But when I look behind, I feel nostalgic of the priceless treasures of memories I hold. The unprecedented days had grabbed away my 2 special years of school life. Nevertheless, there is no room for regret. Instead, I stand confident here. Must admit, during the days of campaigning, I was pretty apprehensive. Wasn't sure which road would lead me where. But little did I know I wasn't on the wrong side of the road, remembering the road not taken. The campaigning wasn't easy. My competitor had his own ways and he had given me a tough competition. I would like to thank all my fellow dipsites who believe that I am capable of taking up this position. I promise to strive to the best of my abilities. Would like to add, the dream that I have dreamt in class 5 has now come into reality. I am not standing here to tell you my achievements. I am standing here to tell you what it feels like to be the school head boy. Indeed, I am proud to say I am a student at Delhi World Public School. I would like to thank all my teachers for ever being approachable, for molding me and others for who we are today, and deeming me worthy to represent as the school leader. Thank you, dear teachers. To be a leader, I inculcate accountability. As a loyal head boy, I am here to accomplish all my duties with utmost sincerity and determination to justify the position I hold. Today is the happiest day of my life. The pride I sense while holding the school flag reminds me of accountability, praying that I always stand by the promise I take towards my school and my council members. At the same time, this badge reminds me that I'm not just given this badge to be happy. It's given to accomplish all the duties which I ought to do. To the new council members, I can't express how elated I am as I share a whole year with you all. Together, we work to bring glory and honor to our school. From now on, the responsibilities of our school belong to us. It's not I, but we work as a unit against all obstacles in the coming days ahead. A team is metaphorically compared to a set of tools. Not one tool can do all the job by itself, but together it can. And yes, something incredible happens when teamwork happens the way it's supposed to. Things change when everyone on the team are equally invested in the overall purpose and goal. In one accord, let's work as a team. Before I conclude, I would like to thank my parents who have always supported and encouraged me. Dad and Mom, I will ever be grateful for the support system you have given. As parents, you have taught me that nothing comes easy in life unless and until I work hard and dream big. And here I stand as the school head for the year 2022-23. And I'm over the moon to take up this position and promise to abide by the rules and never let me falter in any arena. DWPS, we are committed to excellence. Hitesh Chandra, head boy. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Hitesh. That was outstanding.
Let's have a heavenly moment and sit back and enjoy a special number by the school choir. thank you, choir, for rendering this special number. He is simple and conventional, yet ambitious and audacious. Let's put our hands together as we welcome our respected chairman, sir, Mr. Retd, to address the gathering.
Respected chief guest, Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS, DGP retired of combined Andhra Pradesh, our director, Mr. Srinivasrao, Principal Madam, Dr. Janvi Reddy, our faculty members, parents, and my dear students. A very happy evening, one and all. Delhi World Public School, Kompally, is not just one more school in the long list of educational institutions in twin cities of Hyderabad, but it is one school which has made a great difference in its qualitative journey over these 6 years. Today, we are celebrating 5th Investiture ceremony, and Delhi World Public School Kompally bestows upon its students the ability to be the future leaders of the world. The Investiture ceremony is a platform to showcase the leadership skills and abilities of our students, and it is the most prestigious ceremony in the schedule of our school calendar. Being the chairman of the school, my vision is that DPSites should be par excellence in all walks of life to face challenges. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. According to me, to make the school a prominent one, students need to be simple in their hearts, simple in words, but vibrant in their actions. Their actions won't be successful if their thoughts are complex. Our school always strives to inculcate a sense of responsibility and commitment among the students, with their heads held high, ready to shoulder responsibility as leaders. I extend my hearty congratulations to the newly elected council members and expect them to display their duties in the ambit of resoluteness and collaboratively build on their skills and competencies to achieve success. I would like to suggest the council to express solidarity, positivity, and perseverance to meet the higher standards of excellence. I humbly offer you 3 key insights to help you go as far as you possibly can in your leadership journey. First, have fortitude. Fortitude means the mental and emotional strength that allows one to face adversity with courage. Just as our pioneers showed fortitude in overcoming the near impossible challenges of their time, you too as a leader will meet your fair share of challenges. You will encounter obstacles and stumbling blocks along your journey of leadership, sometimes even failures. But do not let these obstacles and failures lead you to despair. Take them as part of your learning journey and improve yourself with each challenge. As Thomas Edison once said, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Second, be ardent or passionate about the things you do. Don't do things simply for the sake of doing so. Without understanding and believing in what you are doing, you will find the things you are doing a core. We too should strive to be ardent in the way we carry out our tasks. As Albert Einstein said, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Third, be relentless in your pursuit of excellence. Don't give up at the earliest instance or convenience. Don't settle for mediocrity when you are able to rise above the occasion. Quoting from the author Jim Collins, good is often the enemy of great, which is true, simply because the majority of people are quite content being just good or even mediocre. I dread to think of what India would have become today if our forefathers and pioneers had settled for something less. Aim to be the best in your capacity. Here, you have to remember our school motto, committed to excellence. Draw strength from your school motto and be the best. Congratulations once again, dear council members. Dear parents, it is a proud moment for you to witness your children being invested with great responsibilities while embarking on a new journey as leaders. Our children represent our hopes and dreams. As a parent, you certainly want the best for your child, and we are indeed happy to be working with you to ensure that they are given the right knowledge to face future challenges. And finally, I will conclude with a quote, "Success comes to those who work hard and stays with those who don't rest on the laurels of the past." Thank you.
Thank you, dear sir. That was insightful.
I now call upon our Honorable Chief Guest, Director General of Police, retired Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS, to address the gathering.
Chairman, Mr. Reddy, Director, Mr. Srinivas Rao, and the Principal, Ms. Janvi Reddy. Parents, students, and especially the appointment holders of this evening will be guiding the future of not only the school but their juniors and peers through the year. I'm not a great speaker, so my talk will not be properly structured. Please bear with me. I think whatever is needed to be said has already been said, and I would not like to spoil this evening, this lovely evening, with a long speech. But there are certain quotes that I have here which says, "Education is the road to freedom and independence." It's so important. Freedom and independence, which unfortunately is still not being reached to millions in this country. It is the promise of possibilities beyond the cramped, oppressive world of segregation and ignorance. That is what we are seeing in our daily life, an attempt at segregation because people are so ignorant. It is the way to a better and bigger world. That is what education is all about. And hearing what the principal has said, the chairman has said, and all the students, especially the appointment holders, it gives me a lot of confidence that all of you are on the right road. Leadership is the stirring of people so that they are moved from inside themselves. It is a starting goal to execute and lift them in their sights. It is a setting of personal example, putting enthusiasm into operations, communicating both ways, listening, the most important thing, listening and talking. So this is what leadership and education should be providing us, and I think from what I feel from what the appointment holders of today have said, that all these important ingredients for the future are things that they will strive for. I was very impressed with the brochure on the school, and also with the invitation, which was more in this style of a scroll. I still have it. I don't know whose idea it was, but a nice and unusual idea. Probably it was the principal's or maybe chairman, I don't know whose, but it was a good idea. So I was keen to read through the brochure and was impressed with a few things which I've written. Every child who comes to us leaves the school with a habit of humanity, harmony, and goodwill towards all. School will be a foundation for a new generation of leaders and innovators who will continue to pave the way for a better and brighter future for our world. And of course, the motto which already has been said a couple of times, committed to excellence. Well, I feel that whatever needs to be said in the way of guidance to the young people has been said, but there is something that I hold very precious to myself, and that is attitude. My attitude, I consider, is my altitude. It depends on how I think, what are the possibilities, whether I ever intend giving up before achieving my goal. That is my attitude. I never give up. And I'm glad to see that there was something written on the walls of the school. It says never back down or never give up. I don't know what, but something like that. And somebody who really motivated me and concretized my thought was one person who I do idealize. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, I don't have very many idols. He was a person whom I met in Bombay. Same hotel that was attacked by terrorists. This was 1 month earlier. I was there. I just cannot describe what an outstanding person he was. His name is Nick Velachik from Australia. When we were told that he will speak, we were looking for him. But he wasn't to be found. Till somebody brought him literally in their lap and placed him on a table. This person had no hands and no legs. Can you imagine a person like that? I still can't imagine. But his attitude was something that has really carried him far. He was a professor in don't know how many colleges, and he was with a number of companies as the advisor and all. So when a person who is so very disabled can achieve all those things, why can't I? Why can't you? That is the attitude you should have. Never give up. Have your goal, have your vision clear, and achieve it. And while achieving, please ensure that you are truthful and you deliver justice and never allow anyone to influence you adversely. It's so nice to be with all the youngsters here. DPS has risen to great heights, and now you have places like this which are associated to the original DPS. So the journey of life is something which is not always smooth, up and down. But if you have the correct attitude of never giving up, you will be a winner always. May God bless all of you young people here. Keep to this attitude, you'll never lose. God be with you.
Thank you, sir. Those were inspiring words. Now, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. I request our chairman, sir, to present a token of gratitude to our honorable chief guest. Thank you, sir.
The Delhiwal Public School, Kompally, is a renowned educational institution known for delivering quality education that signifies a student must always keep going on straight on with focus and determination to achieve what he must. Any obstacle that comes along the path should be overcome with perseverance, and one should not deviate from his ultimate aim in life.
Now, as we come to the momentous ceremony, I would like to call upon Prisha, who will end with a vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I, Prisha, would like to extend a word of thanks with a deep sense of gratitude to every individual who has added a festive touch to the occasion. On behalf of the school management and all the students, I thank our chief guest, Director General of Police, retired Shri Swaranjit Sen IPS, for taking his precious time out and consenting to be the chief guest. Sir, indeed, your words have inspired the students. I thank our respected chairman, sir, who graced us with his presence and guidance. Thank you, sir, for sharing with us your noble and profound thoughts. We are indeed fortunate to be assisted by our principal ma'am, Dr. Janvi Reddy. You have been a constant source of support and given us a lot of encouragement. Thank you, ma'am, for your steadfast belief in us. I would also thank all the teachers for helping us overcome our performance anxieties and summoning the courage in us to deliver. I thank all the parents for their galvanizing presence in this evening. I would also like to thank the supporting staff who always rise to the occasion and fulfill the call of the duty. Last but not the least, I thank all the students for showing their interest in the program. I thank everyone for making this program successful. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Prisha. We shall rise for the national anthem.
शुभ आशीष मागे
The chief guest, Chairman Sir, Director Sir and Principal Ma'am will now congratulate the newly elected council members.